As we progressed along, we found out that the kids had twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome. That is an issue where one child is getting too much blood and another is not getting enough.
Well, and I remember it was Thanksgiving, and it's just not the news that you want to hear. I was on bed rest for the rest of December, and then by January 11th, they were born. Joe was 2 pounds 11 ounces, and Jack was 2 pounds 1 ounce.
I've been a walking heartache. I've made a mess of me. The person that I've been lately ain't who I want to be.
I think we were only able to see one of them. They had the other one on a ventilator right away, trying to help him to breathe.
You're not able to touch them. You're just able to see them and, see their little fingers and hands, and it's definitely difficult.
God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt.
It's a trying time, and the nice thing about the NICU there at Sanford was the nurses, the doctors, they're fantastic people. They really are angels of mercy. We're given a phone call late on the 3rd. The nurse told us that Jack was not doing very well. And we got there, and unfortunately things were not getting better, and we were broken the news that we should get the family down and get around Jack, because things were looking like he probably wouldn't make it through the day. And it's something we couldn't have done without the help of the Sanford folks. And, we got to hold him, and a real special moment was when they were taking Jack away from us to get him back into the ventilator and those things. Mm-hmm. Joe reached over and touched him, and it was kind of, it's the first time he touched him, and, since they were born. I really think that had something to do with Jack's 2.5 hours later, with about 15 minutes to a half hour to go before they said, we need to make a decision. He peed, and that was his problem. With the renal failure, he couldn't pee. And he, by the grace of God, and maybe Joe touching him, and all the the fantastic people up at Sanford again.
'Cause God gave me you for the ups and downs.
Those kids, they went through a lot. I mean, they were fighters, and it was a tough 3 months, but they're doing great. They're in kindergarten, they're playing basketball, they're playing baseball, they're normal little boys.
God gave me you for the days of doubt.
I just think of going back to that February 4th and thinking we weren't going to have the outcome that we did, and we ended up having that outcome. And I remember Dr. Bellis, he was one of our doctors that we saw quite a bit, and he came over to Jeff and I, and he just said, I've never seen someone bounce back like Jack did, and he just defies logic. And I think it was because of the extreme care that they were given. The love they were showing, the staff up there is wonderful.
There's a lot of ups and downs, and how those people do it day in, day out, I'll never know. I consider those people a second family. I'm still in touch today with many of the nurses that took care of my sons. This is a fabulous, fabulous facility, and it's one that I will always try to be an advocate for as long as I can.